7 legendary creatures that might be real, beasts born from nightmares. Have you ever wondered what if the monsters from ancient legends weren't just figments of imagination? What if ghosts, giant beasts, and prehistoric beings never truly vanished, but are merely hiding in the deepest, darkest corners of the world? Today, you're about to step into a realm where the line between myth and reality fades away. 7 creatures, 7 gateways to mysteries yet unsolved. And perhaps you'll never look at the world the same way again. 1. Kappa, the river demon of Japan. In the murky waters under the silver moonlight, where quiet rivers wind through Japan's shadowy forests, they say something lurks below. The Kappa, a water demon with bulging red eyes, skin as slimy as mud, and a strange water-filled dish atop its head. Legend says if that dish dries out, the Kappa dies. But who would dare get close enough to try? These creatures don't just drown children, they drain the soul through the anus, a form of spiritual torment that chills the spine. Some researchers claim the legend comes from sightings of giant Japanese salamanders. But could all the disappearances over centuries really be blamed on wild animals? Or is something else waiting just beneath that eerily still surface? 2. Naga, the serpent god beneath the earth. In ancient moss-covered temples across Thailand, Cambodia, and India, a multi-headed serpent appears as a sacred symbol, the Naga. But listen closely. Oral stories passed down through the centuries don't just depict Naga as divine, but as guardians of the gates of hell. From deep underground, where light has never reached, strange sounds echo. Reports speak of colossal serpents, dozens of meters long, with eyes that glow like clotted blood, known to swallow livestock whole, and maybe even people. Some believe they're remnants of Giganophus, a prehistoric giant snake. But if so, how have they survived until today? Or perhaps they never left at all, merely slumbering beneath the Mekong River, waiting for humanity to drop its guard. 3. Mokumbembe, a living dinosaur in Africa, deep in the shadowy swamps, where sunlight can't pierce the dense canopy of the Congo rainforest. A creature is whispered about in fear. Mokumbembe, the river blocker. Descriptions of it raise every hair. A body as massive as an elephant, a serpentine neck, and a roar that echoes like thunder from the underworld. It doesn't just kill intruders, it makes boats vanish without a single trace. A being straight from the Jurassic era. A surviving sauropod or something even older. Something time itself dares not touch. 4. Quackeye the man-eating bird. In the stormy skies over the wild lands of New Zealand, the ancestors of the Maori spoke of a winged nightmare, Quackeye, the man-eating bird. This isn't just myth. The Haas eagle, a monstrous bird with a 3-meter wingspan and talons larger than a tiger's claw, really existed. If it could hunt the moa, a 3-meter tall flightless bird, then hunting humans isn't far-fetched. What unsettling is, some hunters still report seeing massive dark shadows flying above the forest, leaving behind claw marks no one can explain. Are we sure it's extinct? Or has it simply been waiting for humanity to weaken? 5. Black Shuck, the death dog. Along the mist-covered country roads of England, where the fog hangs thick like the soul of a restless ghost, footsteps echo behind you. You turn, nothing, but then you feel it. Burning red eyes in the dark, a towering silhouette like a demon, the Black Shuck. Legend says if you see it, death comes within 3 days. Oddly, in 2013, archaeologists unearthed a massive dog skeleton over 2 meters long near the ruins of an ancient church, the place where villagers have whispered about a ghostly hound for centuries. Is the black shuck truly a spectral harbinger or a remnant of some dark age beast, cursed to wander in the mist forever? 6. Rock, the elephant-lifting bird. Arabian legends speak of a bird that could lift elephants into the sky. The rock. Its wingspan stretches like a storm cloud, its shadow engulfing the earth below. Sinbad saw it. Marco Polo wrote about it. But this isn't just fairy tale talk. In Madagascar, scientists discovered evidence of the Epiornis, a giant bird over 3 meters tall, nearly 700 kilograms. But then, what made ancient people believe it could fly? Maybe rock wasn't a flightless bird, but something else entirely. A sky predator from a forgotten dimension? 7. Mongolian death worm, the desert's crawling nightmare. Beneath the scorching, lifeless sands of the Gobi Desert, nomads whisper of a crawling nightmare. The Mongolian death worm, over a meter long, red like raw meat, and capable of spraying acid that melts flesh in seconds. It doesn't just kill, it erases people. Expeditions into the cursed regions of the desert often vanish, never to return. Scientists say it doesn't exist, but maybe they've never walked where darkness covers even the daytime. Maybe they never heard the hissing beneath the sand like the voice of something older than humanity itself. We used to think these stories were bedtime tales. But what if they were warnings? What if something never left? You've stared into the water, looked up at the skies, but are you sure nothing's looking back? Leave a comment if you dare. And don't forget to subscribe to Odd Ranked, where we reveal the truths the world tries to forget.